Hello everyone, it's Yvonne here to do the weekly reading for the lovely sign of Capricorn. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. If you're new, welcome on board. There is time here to take a holiday. Maybe some of you need a break, maybe some of you need a rest, but there is time to be taken out here. You might be sort of feeling a little bit snowed under at the moment. Capricorn, if you're interested in having a personal reading with me or following me in any way, shape or form, or even having life coaching with me, most of the information is in the box below. But if you can't find what you're looking for, you can go to my page at the Aussie Goddess on Facebook, or you can go to my website at the Aussie Goddess. I'm having trouble this morning. Please keep in mind though that this is only a general reading, so it will not be for everyone. Use your discernment, or I guess take what you need and leave the rest. If the reading does resonate with you, I do ask that you give it a thumbs up and help us to grow the channel. All right. Oh, that was a funny little split. We're using the Golden Black Tarot here. And obviously this was meant to come through. So we have the Three of Swords coming through. Not my favourite card. It is a strange card because it does talk about pain and heartbreak. It very often talks about something becoming between two people. For me, it can talk about lack of communication between two people that's creating some sort of block. It can also talk about hurt and pain of the past and may not necessarily apply now. But there's some sort of heartbreak here, and I feel like with that Four of Swords jumping out at the beginning, either some communication or something's come to light here because something's hurt you here. Whether this is something from a long time ago and you're remembering it, or whether it's something that's just freshly happened, there's very much this energy that you are in a little bit of pain at the moment. The universe here with the High Priestess, I'm looking at the card behind this that wants to poke out, and I do have the Tower there, so that would explain a lot. The High Priestess is a card that talks of your intuition. It talks about things yet to be seen or things unknown. The High Priestess is, it's a beautiful card because it does talk about being aware of what's going on around you and really tuning into what you need to. If this pain is coming from the past here, the universe might be saying to you here that you need to just trust that things will work out for the right reasons. I feel like some of you may have walked away from something, and this may be what's creating this pain and anxiety. Again, there's very much this energy of just trust the process at the moment. Something is going on here because you're feeling some sort of pain here, but you're walking away from something that's hurt, and it's created a Tower moment. Now, I can see all sorts of cards poking out here, and I can see the end of the journey as it is. So the Tower is a card that talks about us breaking down old structures. Now, sometimes in, say, for example, a relationship, if things have gone a little bit south and you're getting a bit sort of upset about something, there is something you need to know here, because not everything is as it seems. There seems to be some sort of energy of something having to stop where it was. Now, this is very, very much the energy of that twin flame energy where, you know, the relationship is not going well because both of you have healing to do and you're mirroring each other. So you may have created some sort of energy between you that's sort of resulted in a heartbreak or heartache. Now, when that happens, very often you end up walking away from someone but doing your healing away from them with the Tower. So somebody may have left you out in the cold, or you could have left somebody out in the cold, but there's very much this energy of hurt and pain here, being very focused on the past rather than the future. But the universe is saying here, just have faith and trust in us, because we are going to give you the future you want. But at the moment, this can't happen because either you, the other person, or either of you, especially with the Three of Swords, has something you need to heal. Now, very often the Three of Swords comes up when there are three people in a relationship. So it's very possible that you are already in another relationship, or your person is. Because something here is coming between you, and it's very often a karmic energy, which means you could be dealing with someone who's in a karmic situation. Whatever this is, Again, just trust and have faith that the universe is trying to work something out. This is a time for you to go away and do some soul searching. There is some sort of breaking down of old beliefs, old ideas. You may be dealing with someone who needs to clear their energy too, because somebody has been left out in the cold here and somebody is feeling very sad about that. So it looks to me like both of you are dealing with the breakup here. But with the Six of Wands here, I know that there's going to be some sort of energy of something coming around again. Now, if your person's been abusive or cruel or mean or anything where it is unforgivable, then this isn't your person. And you are being asked then to have faith and trust, because something good is coming in your future with that Six of Wands. But for others of you, this will be something that the universe is trying to help you to put right. All right. There you go. So whatever this situation is, it's very likely that you have been divinely brought together. Very much this energy of two people being brought together into some sort of divine union. Now, there isn't always the promise that this is going to come together in this lifetime, although some people will say that it is. But whatever it is for you here, you have to have faith and trust that what's occurred here is going to help you heal those parts of you that aren't perhaps as healed as you need them to be. Now, when I've talked with Spirit about this before, they've always said, you know, if your person doesn't sort of do the healing required, they will send you somebody else. You will not be left without your person. So always remember, if you're doing the healing and you're putting things right, if you move into another relationship, it's much easier to attract a person if you're higher vibrating. And any healing you're doing now with that tower, listen to that truck, will take you into a much higher vibration, which is what you're after here. All right. Now my screen's gone dark. Oh, there we go. Let's pull this over so you can see the cards. All right, beautiful. So there's the Eight of Wands coming through, with the Four of Wands. All right, I really believe here, because you have the Justice card. Whatever this breakdown is in this particular situation, whatever's been going on in this situation, you are about to be put on the right path here. Because there's some sort of communication coming in here from somebody who wants something long-term with you. This is somebody who's been directed towards you here with this Lovers card. Some sort of divinely orchestrated energy coming towards you here. It's a really beautiful layout, those four cards. All right, so we have the Six of Swords with the Ten of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. Radio. So what this is saying to me is the healing you've got to do here is around letting something go, probably something from your childhood or your past here that's being released with this Four of Pentacles. You're moving away from something after putting down such a big burden. Whatever has happened here, whatever situation you found yourself in, you are definitely going through some sort of healing here to go forward on your path. The universe is asking you to sort of take what you need on the journey, but to leave behind here what you don't need. And what you're hanging on to is something to do with your past here that needs to be let go. Very often this is sort of comes up when there's some sort of childhood healing that needs to be released. Some sort of pain from your, younger years here. This is sort of like trauma, childhood trauma. There is something that's karmic here. So this often means that you've met someone or you've come into some sort of connection with someone who too has the same issues. You're mirroring each other in this reading. So both of you have been brought together to mirror back to each other what you need to mirror. Just have faith and trust that this is going to bring about a happy ending. Whether you're with this person or not, the idea of you doing the healing will raise you to a higher vibration. So therefore bringing back in the person that you've been with, if that's what you want, or finding a new person that matches this vibration. But you're being asked here to let go of something in your past, move forward, take the lesson with you, and put down what you don't need anymore. Because there's love here. Look at that. Ace of Cups with the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so you may be very heartbroken at the moment. And that makes it hard. I mean, it's all very well for us sitting here saying, you know, let go of things, let it go, move on, whatever. Because when you're in this energy, it's a very difficult energy. It's very, it's consuming when you're heartbroken. But what I want to say to you, so that you understand that this is a process that is bringing you round to heal yourself, so you are going to pull in what is right for you. Now, for some of you, this could be this same person if they too go and do their healing. But for you, this is about healing your own hurts and being in a much higher vibration, being more in balance to be able to take the next thing on. So I feel like regardless of what happens here, you're going to realize that this is going to help you to understand some of those things that have been difficult for you to understand in the past. There's heartbreak here. Now, you've got to remember, if you're dealing with someone who's in another situation, at the end of the day, they still have their own journey to be on. And that's what you've always got to remember. You can't control other people. So this is about you healing yourself to draw back what you want. The universe is saying to you, have faith and trust here. Trust your intuition, because it's telling you something here. Something that you're walking away from here because you're not finding satisfaction. Maybe this person can't make a decision, can't make a choice. You move on. The Tower's here saying is you have to level everything back, raise everything to the ground so that you can start again, build a stronger foundation. I feel like both of you are very sad in this situation. So even if your person can't come towards you at this time and they've got healing to do as well, you're both reflecting very similar energies at each other here. There is some sort of victory coming here. I have to see somebody walked away here. Okay, but some cycle has to be completed before the next phase of this journey can begin. All right, I just want to pull a couple of cards to hit up that Nine of Swords there. All right, Nine of Swords being clear. Oh, wow. You can't get away from these things, can you? Nine of Swords is the Tower thing that's knocked you off your feet. Eight of Cups coming back through again. With the Queen of Cups, you could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here. This person has great love for you, by the way. High Priestess. They have to learn to trust too. These are all the same cards coming through again. All right, I'm just going to shuffle them back up and we'll pull one more. If Spirit wants me to see those cards, they will keep repeating though. I've pulled decks apart before and used other decks to clarify, and you get the same thing. This here says to me that you have a soul contract with this person. So your person has to do the healing too. If they weren't abusive to you, if you weren't dealing with somebody who was, you know, really wrong for you, then this person will be returned to you after a period of time, as long as they go through their own healing process. There's a brand new start here for you with the Ace of Pentacles. I'm just going to pull a couple of cards from the Island Time Wellness deck. I feel that's probably more important this morning than an oracle card. I'm going to give you some more information here. Oh, those ones want to come out. All right then. Okay, so what did I pull? Paradise. See, there is a oneness between you here. There is something that's meant to be, but it's just not meant to be at the moment. This could be right place, wrong time sort of energy here. You could be dealing with someone who has quite narcissistic tendencies, who may need to go and heal those energies. But this is about empath narcissistic paradigm. It's also about broken boundaries. So if you've been with someone who you were desperately trying to make them see your value, then you will understand then your personal boundaries and how to work with somebody in the future. What I want to say to you here is these four cards that jumped out are very beautiful. You have the card of wedding rings, the card of hammer, the heart with a key, and the love card. So there is an energy here that you have met unconditional love here. So you've found unconditional love with this person. But what I see, especially with the hammer here, is there's some sort of self-sabotage that you've both done to interrupt this process so that you can both heal. You both feel here that you've left your heart with someone who has the key to your heart. This is about getting back together here. So, and then we have the wedding rings, which is about union. So I feel like I'm really strongly reading here for people who've had some sort of twin flame encounter here. If it hasn't been a twin flame encounter, then you are about to meet a soulmate who's going to match your vibration. But it feels to me like you have been pulled apart from someone because they've mirrored back to you the healing you needed to do. Beautiful reading here, Capricorn. Thank you.